What do I hope to get to in February? Stay tuned to find out. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zach with Zacks Books, and today I've got my February TBR. I will say right off the bat, there is a book not here because it is released in February, and I will mention that in a little bit. But yeah, I've got six books, and then I'm going to mention a seventh, and we will have these linked down below. Technically one of these is also a release in February, but we got sent an early copy of it, so I'll be talking about that one first. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always, and let's get to the list. Alright, so I have two February releases that I'm planning to read in the month of February. The first one is a physical copy I have here, and it's called Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes. After reading Project Hail Mary, I've been trying to find a space book. I've found a couple, but I haven't gotten to them. I know The Martian's a big one. There's plenty of like science fiction books that I've gotten in the past couple months that I just haven't gotten to. This one kind of sounds intriguing in terms of sounds like it's a horror book set in space. I know Darcy Coates has one called Parasite that is also kind of like that. That's one that I'm really wanting to read, but I haven't gotten to it yet. I'm really hoping I get to it soon. But yeah, this comes out in February, and by what I know is it's a horror book, space. It's kind of the vibe I'm trying to go at right now. So there you have Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes. The second book, which I obviously don't have a copy of, is Wendys Final Task by Stephen King and Richard Chizmar. It is the third book in the Wendys, I think it's just Wendys trilogy, I'll say. I have read the first two. The first one was with King, and the second one was just Chizmar. In my opinion, you can definitely tell a difference. The first book is definitely a lot better. And this third book is supposed to be a little bit longer than the second one was, and I think it's got a lot of Dark Tower references in it. The cover kind of shows like the Dark Tower on it, so I know some people are like kind of upset about it because they don't really want Gwendy to be involved with the Dark Tower, but I mean, after hearing like the abilities of the person from the first two books, I kind of had a feeling that the Dark Tower would be referenced at some point. So very excited to get to that one as well in the month of February, Wendys Final Task. Alright, next one up is Where They Wait by Scott Carson. This is a book that, like I said, most of these books I really try not like wanting to know a whole lot going into them. This one is about an app. This one says, below the white noise of a meditation app, something sinister lurks, something that knows your name. So Scott Carson, he also is the author of, I think, The Chill, which is a book that, like, the spine reminds me of Nick Cutter, but I have not read The Chill yet. And this one, by what I've heard, a lot of people are actually saying this is a really solid book, and I really want to get to it. So plan is to read this in February. Again, as you guys all know, I'll just put this disclaimer out there now. TBR usually always changes. Books get added, books get subtracted, books I just randomly find get added, the usual stuff when it comes to my TBRs. So I'm going to try and stick to it as best I can, but no guarantees. So there you have Where They Wait by Scott Carson. Alright, the next one up is Rewind by Catherine Ryan Howard. This is the author of The Nothing Man, which I gave 4.5 stars. I don't remember why I docked it the half star to put it at 4.5. I really don't remember. So, sorry for whoever asked that question in one of my other videos where I talk about The Nothing Man. I really don't remember why I docked it a half star, but I did. I don't know. But this book is also by her, and I heard some good things about it. The blurb in here says, from the best-selling Edgar-nominated novelist Catherine Ryan Howard comes an explosive story about a twisted voyeur and a terrible crime. So I don't know. Like I said, it was the first book I read by her, and it was really, really good, and I thought it was really solid, so I'm hoping that Rewind would be like the same kind of thing. Cover looks really cool. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, though. Again, I don't like going into books knowing a whole lot, so there you have Rewind by Catherine Ryan Howard. Alright, next up is another one that I've read a lot of books by her, and that is Sherry Lapina, A Stranger in the House. So this would be like, I don't know, I think book 4 or 5 that I've read by her. Not a Happy Family, The Couple Next Door. I can't think of the other ones off the top of my head, but I know I've read about 3 or 4 other ones. This book, again, a lot of her books I really go into them vaguely. I don't want to know a whole lot about them. The blurb in this is, a present you can't remember, a past that won't let you go. So, I don't know. I'm anxious to get to this because, like I said, she's been kind of a surprise. She's been kind of a surprise author for me, and I've been all for it. So, I'm anxious to get to this one. The Couple Next Door is a really good book. Not a Happy Family was phenomenal. Everything I've read by her has been about 4 stars or better. So, hopefully this one fits that criteria as well. So there you have A Stranger in the House by Sherry Lapina. Alright, next up is a book that I don't know a whole lot about. And pretty much it was, I'll just say it is, The Wanderers by Chuck Wendig. This cover looks really cool. It's a bit of a bigger book. I got this, we were at a Barnes & Noble, and we were looking at the Stephen King section. This was maybe like months ago. And we were looking at the King stuff, like the horror section. The guy was like, yeah, this book is kind of like, it kind of has references like The Stand does. And I'm like, okay. So that's all I'm really going off of with this book. I haven't really heard a whole lot more about that. But the guy at the Barnes & Noble pretty much said that this book was kind of like, I don't want to say like a modern version of The Stand, but it's like, it's kind of like The Stand is pretty much what he was going off of. And so I'm hoping that's true. If you guys have read this book, let me know in the comments if that is close. Actually, it says it right here. This career-defining epic deserves its inevitable comparisons to Stephen King's The Stand. Alright, Publishers Weekly also said that, so I guess so. But yeah, if you have read this book, let me know in the comments down below if it is kind of like that. I'm not expecting it to be a direct copy, but, you know, if it has that same kind of feel, let me know in the comments, because I... But yeah, I would definitely say if you know about this, let me know, because I am very intrigued to figure it out. There you have The Wanderers by Chuck Wendig. Alright, the next one up is my Stephen King pick of the month. Obviously it changes. January I had Under the Dome, and I did eventually end up reading the Tommyknockers, so stay tuned for Tommyknockers in the recent reads. But this month I'm planning to read Bag of Bones. So the reason why is, well, February is the month of Valentine's Day. So I was between this and Lissy's story, because I'm still yet to read that. And the back of this one says it's a haunted love story. Literally the only thing that says on the back. So I figured, why not? And obviously I'm trying to read as much King as I can. And by that I mean I'm trying to read everything that he has written that is fictional work, as well as some of his non-fiction stuff. But yeah, I don't know a whole lot about this one. I know it's about some guy who like lost his wife or something like that, and it's like that's all I really pretty much know about this. So I'm very excited to get to this, obviously, because it's King, coming off of the long book of Under the Dome and the weird Tommyknockers book. I'm very excited to get into a love story by him. So there you have Bag of Bones by Stephen King. Alright, so there you have my February TBR, obviously due to change. And very excited to get to a lot of those books. I know the last 2 I'm very anxious for, obviously because Stephen King, and The Wanderers, it's got so many people saying it's like The Stand, so gotta read it. But yeah, make sure you let me know in the comments what you're planning to read in the month of February. If you have any recommendations for me, make sure you let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Later.